On QuestDB.com, there is a page that compares InfluxDB with QuestDB. In this video, I'll focus on the performance section and see if the performance measurement on the page is accurate. The performance evaluation is through an open source time series benchmark suite, which is a set of Go programs that can generate test data and queries and run against a number of popular time series databases. I created a VM on Google Cloud Platform. The type is E2 Standard 4, which has 4 virtual CPU, 16 gig memory, and 200 gig SSD disk. The operating system is CentOS 8, and InfluxDB and QuestDB installed with default settings. I also installed Go, Make, and Git. These are requirements of the benchmark suite. Let's start by cloning benchmark suite GitHub repository. Then get into tsbs folder and make the Go programs. The output of Go is a set of Go executables in bin folder. First, let's test data ingestion of InfluxDB. We will first generate data for ingestion with this command. There are 2 use cases, CPU only and IoT. We use CPU only here. Feel free to try IoT yourself. It takes a while to do so. Let's fast forward. We can see the dataset is about 40 gigabytes and close to 120 million records. Now for ingestion, we run this command. You need to create an empty bucket called benchmark and export the admin token ahead of time. The worker parameter determines the number of threads for loading data. This also takes a while. Let's skip the process and see the result. It took 2,131 seconds to complete, which is about 36 minutes. And the average speed is 57,000 rows per second. Let's switch to QuestDB. First, generate data. Same amount of data was generated. Then ingestion to QuestDB. It took 710 seconds to complete, which is about 12 minutes. And the average speed is 170,000 rows per second. Clearly, QuestDB is the winner. It is 3 times faster than InfluxDB on ingestion. This is amazing. It took less than 6 microseconds for one ingestion. Now for data query, we need to first generate queries. There are many query types to choose from. Here we use group by order by limit, which is a typical query in data analysis. You can find other types in Benchmark Suite GitHub page. Feel free to try them yourself. This is very quick because it generates 3,000 queries and saves them in a text file. Let's feed the queries to InfluxDB. It runs against the benchmark bucket that we just loaded with 120 million rows. It takes quite a long time, so let's jump to the end. It took 5,287 seconds, or around 1.5 hours, to finish 3,000 queries. That's 0.19 queries per second. This is not bad, considering every query is on 120 million rows of 40 gigabytes data. Now let's back to QuestDB. First, generate the same queries for QuestDB. Now let's run it on QuestDB. It took 5.3 seconds to finish 1,000 queries. That's 189 queries per second. This is unbelievable. A complex query on 120 million rows and 40 gig data is done in 50 milliseconds. You really have to dig into QuestDB GitHub code to see how they made it. Clearly, QuestDB is better on performance of both data ingestion and query. Our results align with the claims on QuestDB post. You can find the links and commands used in this video below. Please try them yourself.